Everyone wants to be successful. Every single person that has ever walked the earth has wanted some level of success. And whatever their definition of success is, whether it's the nice car, the financial status, the power, the attention, the fame, someone's wanted something. In fact, everyone has wanted something admirable. But very few people get that. Just to throw some statistics out there, it's rarer to have abs than it is to be a millionaire. And those who actually make $1 million a year is like 1 in 1,000. People who make $250,000, that's 1 in every 250 people in America. It's very rare. And when you look at it in a worldwide demographic, it's even rarer. It's like 1 in every 10,000 people make $1 million a year. 1 in every 20,000 people have abs. It's very rare. It's not normal. It's not something that people have. It's abnormal. It's an exception. And I've been thinking about what really makes people successful. I got to thinking, what is the difference maker from those who say they want it, they journal it down, some even take more action, they visualize it, they maybe write a document up, and then those who actually get it. What's the difference between those who say they want it and those who do? And I realized the difference maker from those who want success, every single person ever, everyone's wanted something, and those who actually get it, 1 in 1,000, 1 in 10,000, is simply consistency. That's it. We can go down the rabbit hole of identity shifting, of habit tracking, of goal setting, of visualization, of writing down documents. All that's good. All that does help. But the biggest thing that gets you to your goals is your action. And your action determines your life. And a lot of times we think it's this overnight success, right? The people that we look up to, the people in business, the people in our church, maybe the people that have the body we want, they think it just happened like that. They hopped on the roids. They bet on this one stock. They chose this business model when it was ramping up. No, it wasn't a one-time thing. It was a daily habitual sacrifice. It was a daily consistency. And we look at that and we wonder, how can I get successful? We think it happens by the 3-hour workouts. We think it happens by starting the new business, taking the risk on something else, sacrificing every single hour of our day to get it. No, it's not that at all. It's just what you're willing to do every day. The people who win in business, the people who win in life, are just those who adopt the consistency of success. They adopt the habits that the successful people in the past have done. You don't need to work 12-hour days for a month straight. What you need to do is you need to call a couple businesses. You need to get a couple sales every day. You got to be boring. You got to be consistent. You show up no matter how you're feeling, and that's the determining factor for the millionaire versus the brokey. I can't believe I just said brokey unironically. But that is the truth. That's the difference maker. Dude, you want the success, you want to be better, but you're not willing to adopt the mentality of doing it every day. And that's why no one really sees the success, because we're willing to do something crazy one time, right? We're willing to take the cold plunge this one day, but we got to get mentally prepped for it. We got to think about it the night before, preparation. Then we get in it, and then we don't do it again for 4 or 5 months. And then we wonder why we don't have a mentality that is strong enough to withstand other things in our life. Well, it's because you cold plunged one time, and it took you 2 days to do it, and then you had to rest for 5 months afterwards. You just do it more. Do it more consistently. Get in the cold shower every day. Do it for 2-3 minutes. The same is true with any other aspect that's admirable, man. Like, here's the thing. As a man, you should want to be in shape. You should want to be successful financially and spiritually. You should want to have a healthy family. You should want to repopulate the earth. It was God's command to be fruitful and multiply. You should want a beautiful woman by your side to repopulate this earth with, to go build a legacy with. Like, you should have that instinct as a man. And if you're sitting there and you're wanting this, you're wanting to grow, but then at the end of the day, you don't do the things that matter, you are a loser and you don't deserve the success. That's why it's so rare, because here's the thing. We'll do the big action one time, the cold plunge, the big outreach, we'll post the video, but then how often are we going to do that same action every day? Very rare, because it takes continual effort. It takes continual sacrifice, and few are willing to do that. I look back on my business and I'm really proud of my growth. I've seen my business go up, I've seen it go down, I've seen it go up, down, and over the course of the last 15 months, I've built it to something, an income level that I've never seen. And on average, the average person doesn't see this income until they're like mid-20s, right? I'm 19. And I guess I'm on the path of success, right? But I got mad at myself the other day. I was looking back on my growth, and in my head, I was like, dude, I've done all this work for what? I'm just at this point. And I realized in that moment, like, I could be so much further. Like, I could actually be triple the amount of money I make. I could, like, have triple in my bank account. And I got angry. I got upset at myself because I knew in that moment the reason I didn't was because of my lack of consistency. See, in my life, when I've built this business for the last 15, 16 months, I've shown up consistently for, a couple months at a time. And then I just pull back. It's not that I'm not doing it at all. I'm just doing so much less volume. And that less volume, those habits that I'm not doing, calling the leads, following up with clients, asking for referrals, asking for reviews, those missed opportunities could cost me an extra client. And if I do that every single day over the course of 3-4 months, well, holy crap, I just missed out on potentially 100 clients. And it made me upset. And then I looked back at my life again, and I looked back on my social media posting. I've been consistent for a couple months, then I give up for a couple months. Start again for a couple months, give up. And especially recently when I've started again and given up, I've had videos do really, really well. I've had a couple videos on Instagram get 70K views, 30K views, 30K views, 20K. And I'm like, man, where would I be if I just never stopped? Where would I be in my life if I just never quit posting? Where would I be in my life if I just never stopped moving the needle in my business? And the truth is, although I'm 19 and I've seen a 6K month, I've had relatively decent success, I could be at 20. My business could probably be even higher than that. And the truth is, I'll never know what I could have been at until I just start now and never stop. And the same is true with you. Maybe you've had a pressure washing business. Maybe you have a lawn care business. Maybe you've been in the gym a couple times and you've seen crazy growth when you're on it, right? When you're eating the meals, when you're in the gym, you're like, dude, I'm really seeing this change. You're like, man, I could be so much better if I just didn't give up. And then you wonder, what if I didn't? Where would I be if I never stopped? Who could I be? And the truth is, you'll never find out until you become consistent. And we think consistency is some magical thing. Like, how do I get it? I'm not that. You already are consistent. Every one of us is consistent. Maybe it's in a bad way. Maybe it's in a good way. You're consistent in playing the video games. You're consistent in doom scrolling. You're sitting there consistently hurting your life. That is consistency. It's just not good for you, but you're consistent. And then the opposite is true also. You're consistent in the gym. You're consistent in your business. No wonder you're successful. We all have some level of consistency in every area of our life. It's just about changing the consistency for most people. Most people want to be in better shape, better health. Most people want to look better, feel better. And the truth is, it's not that you have to become consistent all of a sudden. You just have to change the consistency you're doing with certain things. If you want to get in better shape, stop eating the Cheetos all the time. Stop being consistent and getting the Dunkin' Donut iced coffee every morning. You want to stop looking like a pear? That's the secret to doing it. Stop consistently skipping the gym. Wake up and start going. Don't go for 2 hours, 3 hours. Just go for 10, 12 minutes, whatever it is. 12 is a very odd number. I don't know why I throw that out there, but go for a time that you know you can manage, right? Don't have this all or nothing mindset of, I need to go in there and I need to get everything done. No, just go in there, get one thing done. Just go in there, do something, move your body, do a couple push-ups, do a couple bicep curls, then head out, because that's way better than what you were a couple days ago. And then do that every day. See, the reason we also fail at consistency and the reason we fail at seeing success is because when we do commit to being better, we try to take down the whole hill at once. Like we try to summit Mount Everest in the first day. And then you just burn out and wonder, will I ever be successful? You wonder why you can't do this. It's not that you can't do this. It's just that you don't understand the life you need to live. It's not a mountain you tackle one time. It's a walk you go on every day. That was actually a bar. That was amazing. Success is not a mountain you climb every single day. It's a walk you take every day. It's something, hang on. Success is not a mountain you climb once. It's a walk you take every single day. Success is found in the consistent, boring habits. It's not found in doing something extravagant one time. It's about who you are, the habits you create, the lifestyle you choose to live. And that's what it is, man. Consistency is a choice. You can choose to get up early, go read your Bible, and then go to the gym. And you can also choose to sleep in. Man, every day you're given a choice. Every day God gives you a new opportunity. And if you waste that opportunity, you're the reason for your own downfall. And you need to accept that. I've reflected and I've seen that, I've been consistent enough to grow my business to this point. But if I really want to get to the next level, the goals I have for myself, I need to step up my consistency. I need to step up my game. And maybe you're in that boat too. Maybe you're upset with where you are in life. I don't know what that might be, but let's just say, for example, you're not where you want to be in your fitness. You got to step it up, dude. And don't start by going to the gym for 6 hours and killing yourself. Start by just going in there tomorrow. Start by getting a week of consistency under you. Start by going out for a walk 10 minutes every single morning. Do that for a week. Get that consistency. Change the habits. Change your actions. Then start layering on top more things, right? Start tracking your calories. Do that for a week. Cool. We've got now 2 weeks of walking, a week of tracking. Awesome. Now let's layer in going to the gym. All right, now we've got 3 weeks of walking, 2 weeks of tracking, a week of going to the gym. By this point, you're going to start seeing change. You're going to start feeling different. Now let's start layering in, making sure that you're getting adequate rest, going to bed at a proper time, waking up at a proper time. Boom. 4 weeks of walking, 3 weeks tracking, 2 weeks going to the gym, 1 week of going to bed and waking up on time. Over the course of a year, 2 years, these small daily actions are going to change where you end up in life. And the same is true in the opposite side. If you keep living the life you've been living, taking the consistent action that's harming you, in a year, 2 years, you're going to become someone that you hate. You're going to become someone that you despise. And that's because you are ignoring the thing you want for the pleasure you want now. You're ignoring the desire you have for your life for the pleasure in the moment. And it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you everything you've ever wanted. I hope this message helped you. This is like my first, real raw talk, just thought up on the spot. But this is another episode of the podcast and channel where this new series is about helping you become successful and helping you become the man that you want to become in your faith, your finances, your fitness, your family, really every admirable aspect you have for your life as a man. And the series is just called Raw Talks. Raw Talks, I'm not going to be editing it like crazy. This is just going to be me putting out my thoughts. I want to get to a point where I can speak for 30 minutes on end on a topic that I'm thinking about, maybe have some minimal notes. But it's all for you. It's all for you to become successful. And if you enjoyed this, make sure you drop a follow for more. If you're looking for some help on your fitness journey, go ahead and reach out to me via my link in my description or my link in my bio below for fitness coaching. Now, don't just listen to this message. Go out there and kill the day. Because it's one thing to hear it, it's another thing to go do it. Thank you all for watching. Kill the day.